Imagine waking up in the middle of the night to the sound of footsteps in your home. You know you're alone. The air feels heavy, your chest tightens, and then, before you can react, you're yanked out of bed and dragged down the stairs by something you cannot see. Tonight, on Silent Exit, we uncover one of the most terrifying encounters ever recorded inside an ordinary American home. Whispered tone, if you dare to keep listening, stay with me until the end. And before we continue, make sure you subscribe to Silent Exit, because the darkness we explore here is only for the bravest souls. The story takes place in a quiet suburban neighborhood in Pennsylvania, in a house that looked as normal as any other. A two-story home with faded white paint, cracked shutters, and a narrow staircase that creaked with every step. The Johnson family moved in during the late 1990s. At first, nothing seemed unusual, but soon, small disturbances began. Doors would open on their own. The family dog refused to go near the staircase, and late at night, muffled footsteps echoed in the hallway. The parents dismissed it as old house noises, until their teenage daughter, Emily, began to complain about nightmares. She said she dreamed of being pulled by cold, invisible hands, always toward the staircase. One night, Emily's scream pierced the silence. Her mother ran from her bedroom to find Emily sitting at the bottom of the stairs, shaking, her knees scraped and bruised. She claimed she hadn't fallen. She swore something had grabbed her ankles and dragged her from her bed, pulling her down step by step. Her parents didn't believe her, until it happened again. The next incident was even worse. Emily's brother, Michael, woke to the sound of dragging, like furniture being pulled across the floor. When he opened his door, he saw Emily's body being yanked down the staircase by nothing. She clawed at the carpet, screaming for help. Michael rushed forward, but when he grabbed her arm, an unseen force ripped her away with unnatural strength. She hit the bottom of the stairs with a sickening thud. For a moment, her body went limp. The parents called paramedics, but she had only bruises. No broken bones, no explanation. Desperate, the family contacted a local priest and later a group of paranormal investigators. Cameras were set up around the staircase. The investigators reported a suffocating presence, cold drafts, and an overwhelming feeling of dread when standing at the top of the stairs. One night, their cameras captured something chilling. Emily being pulled across the floor of her room by her ankles. Her nails left scratches on the wood as her body was dragged out the door and toward the staircase. No one was touching her. No wires, no tricks, just pure, terrifying force. The investigators dug into the house's past and discovered a disturbing history. Decades earlier, the house had belonged to a man named Harold Green. He was an abusive father, known to lash out at his children. Neighbors whispered that his youngest daughter had died after being pushed down those very stairs. Some believe her spirit still lingered in the house. Others suggested it wasn't the child at all, but the father's violent energy imprinted into the walls, an echo of rage that never left. The Johnsons decided to leave, but on their last night in the house, Emily was attacked again. Her mother heard her shriek and ran into the hallway. Emily was suspended in the air at the top of the stairs, as if something had her by the ankles, dangling her over the steps. Her mother lunged forward, grabbing her daughter's arms, screaming for help. Michael rushed in, pulling too. The force on the other side was relentless. It felt as if the house itself was trying to claim her. Finally, with one last tug, they managed to pull her free. The moment Emily's body left the staircase, the unseen grip loosened. She collapsed into their arms, sobbing, trembling, but alive. That night, they fled the house, never to return. The house still stands today, abandoned and crumbling. Locals say strange lights flicker in the windows. Teenagers dare each other to step inside, but few make it past the staircase. Was it the spirit of a tormented child, the lingering fury of her father, or something darker, something that feeds on fear and violence? Whatever it was, it wanted Emily, and it almost got her. If you were dragged down the stairs by a spirit, would anyone believe you? This has been Silent Exit. If you found yourself holding your breath through this story, don't leave just yet. Hit that subscribe button and join me again. Because the shadows are full of secrets, and here, we bring them into the light.